Good day, everyone. So today we'll solve more why questions under indices, another four questions under indices. So the first one we have this. So we can rewrite this one as 81 raised to power inverse. That's this 1 over is negative power, then x minus 2, which is equals to, we can write this one as 27 raised to power 1 minus x. So what do we do now? What we should do now is we should write everything in the same base. So we can write 81 as 8 raised to power, 3 raised to power 4. 81 we can write it as 3 raised to power 4. 3 raised to power 4. Then raised to power, if we expand this bracket here, you have minus x plus 2 equals to, we can write 27 as 3 raised to power 3. 3 raised to power 3 into 1 minus x. So we can now cancel the base and drop the power. So if we are dropping the power, let's do the expansion. This multiplied by this, that's minus 4x. Then this multiplied by this, that's plus 8 equals to 3 multiplied by 1, that's 3. And 3 multiplied by minus x, that's minus 3x. So we collect like term. So we have minus 4x. This minus 3x should come to this side. It will be done plus 3x equals to 3. This 8 should come here, minus 8. So you have this minus this, that's minus 5. And this, that's minus 4x plus 3. You have minus x. Minus cancel minus, my x equals to 5. Then the next question is this. The next question is this. So 9 and 27, we can write 9 as 3 raised to power 2. Then the power here is 1 all over 2. That's negative 1 over 2. Then over, we can write this 27 as 3 raised to power 3. And the power is 2 over 3. Now we apply law of indices. Law of indices, if you are multiplying power, what do you do? If you have two powers like this, we multiply them by expanding. So we can simply say 2 times minus 1 over 2, it will be minus 2 over 2. Or we say this 2 cancels this, since this one is denominator. So we'll have 3 raised to power minus 1 over this 3 here cancels this 3. Because if you multiply this by this, you have 3 times 2, it will be 6 over 3. 6 over 3, 6 divided by 3 will be 2. So raised to power 2. So if you have this in law of indices, what do? We pick one of the base and subtract the power. So one of the base, that's 3. Then the power of the first one, that's minus 1. And minus the power of the second one, 2. Which will be equals to 3 raised to power minus 3. So 3 raised to power minus 3 is the same thing as 1 all over 3 raised to power 3. Or you can write it as, you expand this one, 1 all over 3 raised, 3 raised to power 3, that's 1 over 27. So it's either you leave your answer like this or you write your answer like this. So the second one, we have this. We have this one as the second question. So what do we do here? You see, they are not in the same base, all of them. So we should reduce this. So this 8, we can write it as 2 raised to power 3. Then into what? The power 2 over 3. Then this 27, we can write it as multiplied by 3 raised to power 3. Then the power minus 1 over 3. Then over this 64, we can write it as 2 raised to power 6. Then the power is 1 all over 3. So what do you see here? You see, Now, if you expand this power, if you say this times this, it will give you 6 over 3. Then 6 over 3, if you divide 6 over 3, it will be 2. So we can simply say this cancels this. This is denominator, it can cancel this power. Then this one also cancels this. Then 3 here, 1. 3 here, 2. So here, we can have this one as 2 raised to power 2. That's this. Then multiply by, this one is 3 raised to power minus 1 over, then this one is 2 raised to power 2. Now you see we have the same thing here. So this can cancel this. Then you will be left with what? You will be left with 3 raised to power minus 1, which is the same thing as 1 all over 3. So the third question, the fourth question is this. So what do we do here? Law of indices, if you are multiplying and you have the same base, if you are dividing and you have the same base, you pick one of the base and subtract the power. That's what you do. So here, the base is 2. The power of the first one is 5x. Then minus the power of the second one, x, equals 2. Then in law of indices, if you have this, we reverse this. We reverse this one. So this one will be the same thing as 2 raised to power 10. Then this fifth root here, this fifth root is the same thing as 1 over 5. That's under law of this. So multiply by 1 over 5. So what do we do here? We do the same thing. The way we simplify this power here, we can do it the same way here. So we can see 5 here, 1, 5 here, 2. So therefore, we'll have 2 raised to power 5 x minus x equals to 2 raised to power 2. So we cancel this and drop the power. So we'll have 5x minus x equals to 2. 5x minus x will give you 4x. 4x equals to 2. So what do we do here? We divide both sides by 4. This one divided by 4. This one divided by 4. 4 cancel 4. 2 here, 1. 2 here, 2. So our x will be equals to 1 over 2. So please, for those of you that did not have access to my previous video, I made video. This is the um this is the 12th question I'm solving under indices. So I made indices step 1 step by step. That's 1. I also made a video indices step by step. That's 2. And this is indices step by step 3. So you can search and get the main one in my Google YouTube channel, which is Gusau Maths Guide. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.